I asked the guy what time it is the other day, and he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you have a watch. He's like, I don't know what time it is.
Hey, now it works. I just turned it off.
What watch has an on-off switch? Like, have you ever known a watch to have an on-off switch?
Guys, okay, sorry, availability. You got
Okay, it is officially 12:25 a.m. I should be preparing for the final table tomorrow in the shorthanded event, but not so lucky. So right now, I actually got knocked out, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Right now, I'm actually in a studio. I have to shoot 2 voiceovers for 2 shows, the Protege second show, the Protege third show. I'm going to be here till about 3, 4 in the morning.
I'll be checking in.
This was going to have to happen either way, so no sleep, no rest for the weary. But tomorrow's Limit Hold'em, 3,000 buy-in. I'm still planning on playing it, depending on whether or not I'm like totally exhausted. Anyway, back to the tournament. Woke up this morning and was with Gavin Smith on my left. Gavin was second in chips, so that makes it a little tough on me, right? But within like 15 minutes, something bizarre happens. Okay, he lost a whole bunch of pots, and he was just really unlucky. Then we realized there's this like dead stack that nobody shows up to, right? Well, the floor man, this guy shows up. He didn't have his chips. He didn't know where his chip bag was. They said they lost the bag. So rather than count the stacks, they actually went and got new chips from the cage, right? So we're playing for 50 minutes. We realized there's this dead stack. Those were his chips in the wrong seat. The floor man neglected to think of, maybe I should count the stacks. Instead, added new stacks. So Gavin went ballistic. You know, he was pissed because when he was in the small blind, it was a dead big blind, and that cost him some chips. And frankly, there's 11,000 extra for our table, which just isn't fair to the rest of the table. So the whole thing, like, that's brain dead. I mean, that should never happen in a tournament, especially the World Series of Poker. That's just not supposed to happen. So anyway, I was cruising pretty good. Then I got to a stretch date late where literally I had kings against aces. I had ace-queen against aces. I had, what did I have, like ace-queen against queens. I had ace-jack against ace-jack and lost that. I lost all these pots, but luckily all these guys were short stacks. So I hung in there and I hung tough. And then I just grinded my way back up, all the way to like 400,000 and change. Dutch, who was on my left, Dutch Boyd, frankly, I was spanking him good. You know, I was staying alive through him because I was beating him on every hand. You know, I beat him like 10 straight pots, grinding away. And then finally, with 8 players left, I'm second in chips. He was chip leader. Only guy that can bust me in the tournament, and I pick up aces. I make it 15,000. He calls on the button. Flop 7-3 deuce, all off suit. I bet 24,000. He calls it. Turns a 6. I check. He bets 60. I made it 160. He calls it. River's a jack. I bet my last 250 or whatever. He calls, and he's got pocket sevens. Sayonara. That's the enemy. I come in 8th place. Looking back on the hand, I don't see how I'm going to get away from it there. I mean, maybe I could just check call the turn, check call the river. But, I mean, I thought I had him. I thought maybe he was getting frustrated by the fact that I'd beaten him like 20 straight hands or whatever. So, anyway, I finished 8th. You know, disappointed in the 8th, but not disappointed in my play. I mean, I did what I could. What am I going to do? I got aces. It's like 7 deuce 3. Yeah, I'm just going to fold. I guess I could have in hindsight because the board is so ugly that he probably has to have me, but you know, he played it good. He's got a sick chip lead now. It's just unfortunate that once again I had the chip leader right on my left. So as I said, I'm right here, just about ready to do 2 shows. You can probably hear Ali in the background doing his shtick.
This guy's an animal, man. I don't understand. Play like a million hours of poker and then come in and do voiceovers. I just do TV alone and I get tired. Now he's going to do like World Series and TV at the same time. He must really like you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the World Series so far. Like, I played 3 events. I've gotten deep. You know, either out in an hour or down at the end. Didn't win, but that's all right. Tomorrow's Limit Hold'em. Oh, Hold'em again, wouldn't you know? Anyways, guys, I seriously, like, it's 12:30. I got to get to work. So we'll be back at you tomorrow after the Limit Hold'em tournament. Peace.
All right.
Yeah, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What?
You don't
But I
got
can't
putting.
see the
That's someone
TV though
like
from
it.
here. You know what I'm saying?
You're in the series.
I can't see the TV though.
check, please.